now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Patrick Conley. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about ready to roll here. And today on the hill, Aaron Civale.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Felipe Guzman. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And the righty deals. That one fouled off, 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. The kick, the 3-2. Ripped to third. Throws to first. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Popped in the air, left field. Carlson settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing there for the A's. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starter, Frankie Montas. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, 8th best batting average in the American League. Righty delivers. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His 24th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
What pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So in now for Cleveland, Jason Dominguez. Ground ball right side. Fires over to Crone. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Brett Phillips.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
The pitch. And it is 2-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's hard hit on the line. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL. And he deals. And that's outside. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, C.J. Crone. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
And that one hammered way back there. That one is gone. C.J. Crone the opposite way. His 12th of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Tyler Naquin to the plate. The 1-1. And now 1-2.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Kicks and fires. And a base hit up the middle.
Batting 6.
Here's a speed threat, Logan Davidson. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And a pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And it's a double play. Zach Geloff will hit next. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Tied up here in the early going. On the ground, right side. Rosario tosses to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even now at 1-1. Back here in Cleveland, here's Josh Bell. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Bell puts it in the air out towards left center. Guzman turns to the right on the move. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one down.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in, and there's two down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Dylan.
This is Dylan Carlson. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So 2 down, and next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses there, 3-1.
Oh, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
The pitch.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And here it comes. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The 2-2. Hot shot to third. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Caleb Hamilton. The pitch. Going to count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. That one lifted to left. Carlson drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's the second baseman, Max Muncy.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The other way, he makes the catch, and there's two down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Felipe Guzman.
So up next, Felipe Guzman. First time up, he grounded to third. 2 outs. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Gabriel.
Now the number 2 hitter, Gabriel Maciel. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball popped up. Conley racing over to make the catch. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Three, 2 now. Up the middle. Fires over to Crone. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 6,
Jason Dominguez digs in for the Guardians. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. On the ground, right side. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of him. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now Patrick Conley. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
Ball to strike. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. On to the 4th. Here's Gurriel. The wide to kick the pitch. Gurriel gets a piece. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes goes Gurriel. 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
C.J. Crone up next for the A's.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so That's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Here's Logan Davidson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Right-hander kicks, deals, and another ball. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Left field. Carlson makes the catch, and that'll do it. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Here in Cleveland, and now the first baseman, Josh Bell. The 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Next to hit, Brett Phillips. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2-2 now. And there's a ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Left-hand batter waits. And there's a foul ball. Bell gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
And now Dylan Carlson. First and second here, no outs. Out towards right center field. Maciel gets there. He's under it. And that is a big first out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is downstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Second baseman, Rosario.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Now, Jason Dominguez. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Zach Geloff. And the pitch. And down on strikes. And one out now.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
And now, Caleb Hamilton. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Stays alive. Two now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Max Muncy.
Max Muncy, the next to hit. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a glove on it in the hole, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Guardians 2 and the A's 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Patrick Conley. Out there to center, Guzman under it. Hauls it in for the out. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit more. It's definitely out of here.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Righty delivers. Trying to move him over here. Crone. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Brett Phillips.
So digging in, Brett Phillips. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. And that one wrapped foul. The 2-2. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, what would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. First and second, 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Dylan Carlson. The 1-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Inning over. Guardians strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Felipe Guzman. The wind of the pitch. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3. 3-1 is on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 3-2 now. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Right fielder,
Gabriel Maciel getting ready to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Got him. That's the second out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Grabs it right up against the wall. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Guardians 2 and the A's 1. Well, we go bottom 6. And the batter now, Bo Naylor. The 1-1. Right side, and that's just foul. 1-2 now. The punch out there. 1 out.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Rosario into second, and he's got it doubled. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Montas is done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes Ryan Tepera to the hill. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Jose Ramirez. Rosario, the runner at second with 1 away. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And the righty deals. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. For a Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Jason Dominguez digs in for the Guardians. Still only one out here in the inning. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. And no one can get there. It falls in. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One down. Now at the plate, Patrick Conley. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, out to short. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, didn't get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the Guardians DH, Shohei Ohtani. For the fourth time tonight. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Here's a 1-1. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Tepera throws over. Conley gets back easily. Puts a bunt down. Fires to first on the run, and the inning is over. We're through 6 full. It's the Guardians 5 and the A's 1. And here is C.J. Cron. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The 1-1. Good eye right there. On the ground to third. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler Naquin.
Next is the designated hitter, Tyler Naquin. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good foul.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. To short, could be 2. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 5-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next up for the A's, Caleb Hamilton. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aaron Civale won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now they turn to Alex Reyes. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. LLV. I remember him and Jack used to control the parties.
Davidson, the lead runner at second. Geloff at first. 1 gone. That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2. The tying run at the plate. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that rolls into the corner. Davidson around third. He will score. And they cut the lead to 2. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Up next is
Digging in for Oakland, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Here's a 1-2. And that one hit to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. In comes the run from third. Back within 1. It's 5-4.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. To me, this is just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And a count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
On to pitch now for Oakland, Jose Alvarado.
Now
and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Jose Alvarado.
Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the 7th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brett Phillips. So up next, Dylan Carlson, the switch hitter batting right.
Carlson.
Here's a 1-1. That one missed. Alvarado, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. And now the lefty in the air, right field. calls it in for the out.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. One now. Fouled off left side. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy could find strike one right away when he comes in.
In the air out to center. Guzman racing over to make the catch. Nothing doing for the Guardians there as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. James Karinchak, and he'll work on holding this lead. Back here at the ballpark, have the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two. In the air, center field. Dominguez under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, C.J. Cron. Next offering upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that's ball four. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here. With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. And the 2-2. Stays alive. Next pitch inside. 3-2 now.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for any.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is gone. Tyler Naquin rounds the bases. His 12th of the season, and they jump out front. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the shortstop, Logan Davidson. 2-2. And he walked him.
Nope.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. That one hit to right. Phillips makes the catch. 2 away. And now here's the A's catcher, Caleb Hamilton.
Caleb Hamilton.
Kicks and fires. Runner on the go. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. The A's with a 2-run blast. as the A's are on top. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Wander Suero. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And now it's going to be Ahmed Rosario.
Number 15.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
1-2 here. Out to short. Davidson collects to first, and he beats it.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Jose Ramirez digs in now. Good contact guy, good defender. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores and the Guardians tie it up. 6-6. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Ryan Brazier. First and second, no outs. And stepping in is the speedy Patrick Conley. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. The pitch. In for a strike, and the count is 2-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Right-handed reliever. Base hit into the outfield. Around third. He'll score, and it's a 7-6 game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So they're at the corners now. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. Strike 2.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle.
Slings to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Through 8 full, it's the Guardians 7 and the Athletics 6. New pitcher on here, Emmanuel Clase, trying to protect this lead. Here in Cleveland, now it's the second baseman, Max Muncy. Hard hit, right side. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Dominguez makes the play, and there's one away. Next up for the A's,
Now batting,
Gabriel
right
Maciel.
fielder, Gabriel Maciel.
The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
3-1 now. There's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Dominguez makes the play. 2 away now.
Now back, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Digging in for Oakland, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Gurriel gets a piece. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut. The ultimatum. Stupid situations the tongue often creates. And the motor mouth is usually causing mayor. Let's reflect times I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off.